appears that Vivica Fox, who is now 60, has gotten a BBL. And we know that in the past, she has done some things to her face.
Man, y'all seen Vivica Fox, bro, get a BBL at 60 years old, man.
Hey, Vivica Fox got a BBL, bro. I think she's, what, 60?
You're never
60.
too old, you know?
Hey, y'all, in today's video, we're going to get into Miss Vivica Fox, and we're going to touch a little bit on 50 Cent and him being pressed about this 60-year-old lady's BBL. Now, Vivica Fox, for yours that don't know, she is an actress, very popular actress. 50 Cent, he is a very popular rapper. He's very important in the music industry. Now, Vivica Fox is 60 years old, and she allegedly has a BBL, and I will agree it does not look good. But what I don't like is all the men that have all this commentary on Vivica Fox's look. Oh, she's washed up. Oh, she's played out. Oh, she ain't got it like that no more. Now she got the BBL. Now y'all got something to say about that too. And half the women that get the BBL, they get it, you know, because they think it's going to advance their career in some way. They think it's going to get them likes on Instagram. And the other half, I do believe they get it for men. Personally, I think the BBL surgery is too risky. And a lot of the time, I would say 90% of the time, the people that be having these BBLs or this butt shots, it doesn't look good. Some of them do, but most of them don't. Now, I think that 59 and 60 is way too old to get this surgery because a BBL surgery is really one of the most dangerous surgeries anyway. But I do feel for Vivica and like the Lisa Rays of the world. And like people be talking about Lisa Ray's looks as well. And I still think Lisa Ray is bad, especially for her age. Does she have wrinkles now? Yes. She's also up in age, just like a lot of the men. Like men will talk about, oh, a woman hit the wall, a woman is washed up, when a lot of men hit the wall and are washed up in their late 20s to early 30s. That's why y'all all have bald heads, because your hairline started messing up at an early age. Not all, my grandfather's in his 80s and he still got all his hair on his head, but most of the men. But I do feel bad for her because just on social media, I think 50 Cent really has started this. A lot of people are just bashing Vivica Fox because, you know, I think they really get upset when a woman is not male-centered, when a woman does not, like, they used to women making a man their whole entire life. Oh, I want a man, I want to be married so bad, I want to have babies so bad. So when a woman is not like that, then they don't like it. They don't like it because they want to remain the prize. But anywho, we got a lot of time packing this video, so let me do my disclaimer so we can get into it. And please, 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 don't forget to like the video. Like this video now and comment. If you real, please help me out with the YouTube algorithm. Disclaimer, everything in this video is alleged. Everything in this video is a personal opinion. This video is protected under fair use. I don't know these people personally, so this is not a personal attack. And I didn't make this video to talk down on anyone. I just make great video essays with full backgrounds on celebrities, influencers, and reality TV stars. It's not a T-page, but I do kiki with my internet homegirls, so let's get into it.
Vivica Fox, everybody talking about her interview where she was talking about the man she looking for, her being ready to get married now, and she almost 60 years old. But the big thing of what they comparing is what she used to look like versus what she look like now while she asking for these different things. I know a lot of men are getting a lot of enjoyment out of talking about what she looked like back in the day versus what she looked like now and why she didn't want these things when she looked her best. But let's keep it for real. Most people, this is what they do. Most people, when they look their best, when they're in the best position financially, they don't want to settle down. They don't want the people that want them at that time, right? They think they got so many options. They think that so many people want them that they can keep playing around. And then finally, when that money dry up or when them looks ain't the same, then all of a sudden, that's when them standards start dropping and they willing to accept certain things, or they keep the same standards and now it sounds delusional that they want these things when they don't look the same or they not in the same place financially. These type of conversations is where some men start getting delusional and I have to start giving them the side eye, because it's like, what do you think you look like? Ain't no way you think you still look like what you look like when you was in your 20s. You got men who lost their hairline in their 20s, men who put on weight just like the women, men who done got all of these different kids by all these different women, and somehow you think that you are some type of prize that some woman should be beating down the door to get to as well. No, the women who would have wanted you in your prime, looking at you and thinking the same thing as you doing with Vivica Fox. They looking at you like, nah, I wanted you 3 kids ago. No, I wanted you 50 pounds ago. I wanted you when your hairline was still in place. But somehow you think that this is only a woman issue. No, this is a everybody issue. Anytime you think that you got so many standards that you can play over the people that actually are interested in you, and then when you start falling off, you think you can keep the same standards that you always had, you can, but just don't get your hopes up, right? You can have whatever standards you want to, just don't get your hopes up. Just don't be delusional.
I definitely think, her career is what made her get this BBL. And then a lot of the men, like I said, lately, they just been down on her ever since she turned 60. And now she says she wants a man. And I see nothing wrong with that. Like, it's women that get married at 60, 70, 80, even 90 years old. So you can find a man. But on the other hand, I do think that women need to start loving themselves more and stop being like worried about what other people thinking. Like, I do feel like what that guy said, Charleston Wright, 50 Cent, just all the big names, like it made her look bad. Where a lot of people go wrong is they're looking for outside validation when you really need to be worried about you and you only. Like, a lot of people are looking for other people to make them happy, and you have to have your own self-esteem. You have to have your own self-love. You have to be so confident in yourself that can't nobody tell you nothing different. You shouldn't need someone to tell you you look beautiful or you have a nice body. You should be affirming that with yourself every morning. Look, that's why in my affirmation book, I put a lot of prompts about that. And I do it myself every morning.
Every time, bro, they get the turkey leg edition, where it's just here and then down, it's just straight down, it's just narrow pencil leg. That's so crazy, bro. Why would she do that at 60? You checking out maybe in 40 years. What you doing? See what I'm saying, bro? Us men, we gotta do better with appreciating a woman's natural body, bro. If you got a pancake booty, I like you. If you got a biscuit booty, I like you. We love you for who you is as a woman. All this BBL, why it's 60? Now when she was and set it off, ooh, we.
I also feel like men and women are talking about Vivica's BBL because they just love to humble black women. I say this time and time again. It's just like they get like a thrive off of it, especially like I said, when a woman is not like obsessed with men. Like, it's like, how dare she not want to get married and stay married? How dare she not want to be desperate for somebody's kids and accept my cheating ways? Now, what I will say, I feel like, and not even I feel like you can still look good at that age. My mother is around that age. My mother will be 60 this year, but she can definitely pass for like late 30s. And like Bernice Burgos, like it's still some women that look great around these older ages. But I think the key is to not play with your face when you're younger. Like, some people, like, they trying to beat time. They trying to beat them to the punch. Now, there was nothing wrong getting like little over-the-counter products, but like when you're going to get all of this facial surgery, I think that's a no-no. Wait till you in your late 40s and 50s to actually get that stuff done. And you don't need that at 20 and 30. And I think that's how she messed up her face a little bit. Now, she's still attractive, but I think that's how she messed up her face prematurely.
Some things to her face, some fillers, maybe some Botox. Yeah, there is a level of insecurity there. And the girl hasn't had a man in a long damn time. So maybe she feels unwanted as well. But girl, Vivica, getting a BBL and doing things to your face is not going to bring a man to you. You cannot go back in time, Vivica. Accept the way you look now at 60. That is very attractive. Growing older gracefully and wiser. Being happy with yourself. That is positive energy. And what you radiate, that will come back to you. Maybe in the sign of a man. But girl, you do have a little bit of an attitude. And what I'm seeing on Pop the Balloon, men don't like no women with attitude.
Now, I do like this man that's about to speak. I find him entertaining, right? And it's like when you want her versus when she wants you. And he's basically talking about Vivica Fox and just other women who were like bad when they were younger. Now, them when kids and dad and marriage and just stress, women, I will admit, most women do start looking older than men faster. Because even though a lot of men don't want to admit it, usually the men they are like the providers, but the woman is doing everything else. Usually, not always, but usually the cooking, the cleaning, the doing your little duties that you know how sometimes men act like they don't know how to make a doctor's appointment. They act like they don't know how to make a dentist appointment, like everything else, right? So they have most of the stress in the house. But yeah, basically he's saying like, now the woman has all these bodies. Now she has all this weight on her that she did not have when she, like when he wanted her. Like, Well, she didn't want you back then. You didn't look good to her back then. Now she's trying to settle for you, and now you don't want her. But the thing is, like, that's what I'm saying about the guys that be talking about women. And he is attractive, but I don't know what his body looks like. But just looking at like his upper half, you can tell like you got pounds on you too. So why are you talking down on Vivica Fox? And then when we talk about bodies, usually a man has way more bodies than a woman. And men start talking about women's hoes, like, oh, that hoe is loose and all of this and all of that. But sorry to tell you, like, when a man has really been using that stick down there, a woman can tell too. Like, it starts being like, your balls is like loose, wrinkly. Like, we can tell when it's been used a lot too.
The left side says when you want her. The right side says when she wants you. I want you to look at these two pictures, and I want you to take in this message. Just let it sink in. Let it marinate upon you real quickly. Now, I have experienced this personally. There have been women when I was younger that I wanted, right? They were bad, amazing, beautiful, gorgeous, in shape, fit, their prime, youthfulness, youthful look, amazing. And then when they wanted me, they were past that point in their life. They had a lot of debt. They had a lot of stress. They had a lot of bodies built up. They had a lot of pain, emotional issues, mental health challenges. That's when they want you to come save them. I'm not saving them. I might take a Costco sample of their cheeks. Just have a Costco sample. You know, when you go to Costco and you get a sample and be like, yeah, that's good. That's great. And they be like, sir, it's only $9.99 today. Would you like to buy some? Now I'm going to think about it. I might take a Costco sample of their cheeks, but I would have wiped them here and a Costco sample here.
Now, again, like I said, these certain kind of men that are talking down on Vivica Fox or like the Lisa Rays and saying they're washed up, they hit the wall. Like Charleston White's right now is about to say like, if you, the only women that are really good are like when you hit the wall. He's saying you hit the wall when you be like 30, 31. But it's like, you talking about hitting the wall and a woman's looks. But looking at Charleston White, you can tell like he's definitely probably been a drinker looking, and this is no shade, but I'm just saying you can tell that he probably drank a lot of beer. He probably smoked a lot of cigarettes. And then you talking about how Vivica Fox looks. It's crazy. No shade, but he definitely looked like he got some years on her. I don't know how old he is. And then talking about, you know, like just younger women. And of course, everybody would like, you know, most men, not most men, but I would say most of these social media men, because men in real life, of course, some of them do that, but not all. But of course, you go for the young girl because her body probably is in more shape than, you know, the older woman, because, yeah, she has been through life. And the younger woman is usually pretty, has all her teeth, no missing side tooth, all that. But the main reason is when you're older, your standards usually go higher because you know a little bit more now. So it's like they don't want to meet their standards. They want someone who they can emotionally manipulate, and they don't know the signs. And a younger woman is going to go through the emotional abuse and maybe even physical abuse because she probably is you like all the time. Not even saying sometimes, all the time. They only date older guys because, you know, they want that provider, that protector. It's younger guys that are providers and protectors, but it's very slim picking. So they do go for paw. And I think that's why a lot of times men think they look better. No, they're dating you. They're using you for the money. If you did not have money, they would not be dating you. 99% of them. Some of them are silly and would date an older guy and they ain't giving them nothing. And that don't even make sense.
She's ready to settle down now.
Ain't nobody sitting down with no burnout hoe. Once a woman get 31, 32, she done had fun in her 20s, she's a burnout. That's why you see Jamie Foxx with a 22-year-old. That's why you see Floyd Mayweather with a 21-year-old looking for a turnout. Not a burnout. Men out, nigga, at 28, 29, 30, and they done had fun from 17 to then. Now, that's a high mileage vehicle. Motherfucking transmission finna go out soon. And you gonna have to get a new transmission. A new transmission costs damn near what a new car costs. So nigga, go get you a new car. Man, them burnouts just good for a moment. See, them burnout hole like that is just good for 1 or 2, 3. Woman like Vivica Fox don't know how to take and please a man to the fullest because she's been selfish. That's why she ain't been married. She had no, it's been all about her. That's why you gotta eat her purse. That's why you got to take her out first. Go get your turnout that's bright-eyed and bushy-tailed.
What you think is like they're trained, like they're
conditioned.
Like your perversions and things.
No, they're conditioned. They're not trained.
Oh.
The Bible speaks of training. The Bible says you're supposed to train up a child in the way that they should go. So when you think about training, think about police training, fire training. We're raising kids. We teach them some things.
And another thing, let's get back to these BBLs, because I feel like a lot of these women, they get these BBLs thinking it's going to be the golden ticket. Like I said, I see a lot of the Instagram girlies oh, I'm getting this BBL because it's going to enhance my influencer career. And I think it's true. It do enhance their influencer career, but it's like, at what cost? I just feel like it just attracts all the wrong attention anyway. Like, say if you did it because you quote unquote was trying to find a high value man. I don't think you about to find that. You're gonna attract the men that want to go to the strip clubs or want you to Netflix and chill. I think that, and I've heard that that's what happens. And they still never be satisfied because it's not the fact that your boobs are flat. It's not the fact that you think you have a pancake, but the fact of the matter is that you need to really, you don't love yourself. I hate to say it like that, but not that you don't love your whole self, but it's parts of yourself that you don't love, and you need to do the inner work, the inner healing. Like I said, do your affirmations, and like I said, sometimes, of course, prayer works. Ask God to help you to start loving the parts that you don't like about yourself, and then, last resort, you might need some therapy. Now, I don't think you need self-love or therapy when you just want your teeth done, because your teeth, you and people face all day, but like a butt, I just feel like that's a bit extreme, and like just the risk of it all. So I do think it's definitely some self-esteem issues when we talking about, the butt.
The reason why I regret getting my BBL is because I thought that my life was going to change. Like, I don't know, not change, but like I thought that I would be making more money or something, or just, I don't even know. I'm not gonna lie. I went to like most unsafe, one of the most unsafe places to get this surgery done, and I went by myself. Like, I really could've, like, something bad could have happened to me, bro, and I was alone. But I was young and I was turned. I'm still young and I'm still turned, but I was really young and turned, and I really didn't care. No fucks was given. And I regret it because a lot of people who wasn't looking my way before started to look my way now. And then unfortunately, when you realize that these same people that wasn't even checking you out before is actually lames in real life.
Now, I was talking about all the men that, earlier in the video, I was talking about how all the men that are talking down on Vivica Fox, they look as bad as they think she looks, like, come on. But 50 Cent was talking down on her too. I think they both just really want each other back. And 50 Cent is handsome, so I'm not saying, like, 50 Cent look good. He looks good. Seems like he has a bad personality, but he is handsome.
News. Y'all, 50 Cent is determined to never let go of whatever beef that he has with ex Vivica Fox, because this man just came for her, mocking her for getting a little BBL at almost 60. Vivica and her new body has been a trending topic on social media for the past couple of days, and whenever Vivica is trending, y'all know that you can find 50 Cent there, and this time, he did not disappoint. Now, at first, he made us think that he liked what he was looking at, and people even started talking about how he could be interested in spinning the block with Vivica, but the next thing we knew, he started coming at her hard, claiming that her body was botched from the surgery and that she was not going to find another man. But y'all know that Vivica is not the one you want to play with, and 50 Cent just learned this again, because not only did she clap back, but she also made some pretty bold claims about how 50 Cent is on the DL and wouldn't recognize a real woman if it hit him in the face.
I know the pressures of getting old, especially like when you're in this Hollywood social media era, and you gotta look good. That's what they tell them. You gotta look good. You gotta look fit, because that's who's gonna have the most eyes on them. But I do wish she stopped playing with her face and that butt as well, but especially that face, and just stop caring about what other people are saying now. But anyway, tell me what you guys think. Do you think the surgery looks good? Do you think she even got a BBL? You think it's butt pads? What you think it is, or you think it looks the same? And do you think she's too old to have a BBL? Do you think 50 Cent want her? You think she want 50 Cent? Let me know down in the comments. I love you guys. Thank you guys for watching. The giveaway winner was picked. I appreciate everyone for watching and just participating. It was so many good responses. I really couldn't pick, so I had to do it randomly. And in the future, I will definitely have more to give. Just continue rocking with me, and I'm going to continue rocking with y'all. But I appreciate everyone, and all the stories was great. I wish I could give more, but bills. Hey guys, I created the ultimate manifestation journal. This is everything that I use to attract my dream life. Everything that I use to make a full-time income online. Because before I learned about attracting and not just doing stuff just to be doing it and actually being intentional, I wasn't making money. But when I learned to attract, manifest, and turn my thoughts from negative to positive, that's when I really was able to start making money. And like I always say, it's no sense of just watching online and you're not at least being able to pay for your car payment, pay for your mortgage, daycare. Like, even if you just want to make $500 a month online, like, this is absolutely positive with these techniques. And it's not always just about money. And the book is not all about money. The book is also helping you be able to get closer to God, helping you improve your self-esteem, helping you have self-love. It's like really like an all-in-one book. Now, I created this journal from nothing. Like I said, this is stuff that I use every single day. Every single day. I don't take just random action. Everything that I do is intentional. And I can promise you this book is life-changing because, like I said, it changed my life. This is everything that I use. It changed my life, literally. So if you're tired of struggling, like I said, you want to make a couple extra $500 to extra couple $1,000 every single month online, you need to get this book. If you're ready to stop like being down on yourself, having low self-esteem, you need to get this book. If you want to get a closer relationship to God, it's a lot of prompts in here. You need to get this book. They said YouTube paid Mr. Beast like $600 million last year. We just trying to get a piece of the pie. We just trying to make an extra couple $1,000 a month online. Like I said, it's absolutely possible. And this book is filled with nothing but gems. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you, this book also has inner healing, how to heal your inner child wounds, childhood trauma. And this book is 117 pages. And I ain't gonna lie to you, you probably gonna cry after reading the whole entire book.